Okay, on to day two. I do tubing, press, and row, but I don't use the tubes just so I can get more consistent. I use the arm press on that. Those, seeing as how I'm a little taller than that thing's designed for, they do sit pretty low on my chest, but I think it's all right. Right now I can do 4 of 15. I start on 7 plates, which is a little over 160 pounds, and I can generally do 3 of 15. And then I go up to 8 plates, which is 180 something. And then I go to exhaustion, which is, I can just about do another dozen on top of that. So I'm always trying to do heavier and heavier every time, but as long as I can get close to 15, I'm doing pretty good. Tubing rows, I use that thing to pull. It's a little awkward getting my knees down in there, getting straight, but I work pretty hard on keeping my back really nice and straight, and I use the full deck, which is only 90 pounds, and I can do 4 of 15 doing that. Maybe 16 or 17 on the fourth set, just to exhaustion. W's, I still do those, 4 by 20, and then I go do get rid of that. Then I do the pull-ups. I can do 4, and I do those with those ankle weights, which is an extra 12 pounds total. And I can do go up. First, I can do 1 of 10, and then usually down to 9 or 8. The second set, then 8 to 7, and then the last set is usually 6 or 7 with all the weights there. If I'm really tired, I'll take the weights off for the fourth set, and I can usually get back up to 8 or 9. But I'm trying pretty hard just to do it with weights. Chest fly, I was doing that with 35 pounds aside on the floor. It was really awkward, and I don't know if I was doing them wrong, but it really didn't feel like it was doing anything for my chest, so I've started using the butterfly thingy. I can use the first set to 15, I can do the full stack. And the second 2 sets, I have to drop a plate. And by the third set, I have to drop another plate, so I kind of power up pretty quick on that. But I can usually get close to 15 as long as I drop a plate between sets. And then, yeah, I can feel those in my chest and arm pretty good. Then we get down to, push-ups. Yeah, I try pretty hard to do my form as good as I can. Those are exhausting, but I can usually get 10 or 11 per set. But then by the fourth set, yeah, I can't do much more than that. I'm pretty exhausted. Mountain climber, usually do these with just the 2-pound ankle weights on there, and I can do 3 by 10 per side without too much trouble and focus on my form. It's good definitely feel it in my belly. And the dead bug, same, 2 pounds on each ankle and then a 7-pounder in each arm. And I do 3 by 10 per side. And they both, yeah, they're burning my abs pretty good by the time I'm done. And that one I think this day takes me maybe a little bit longer to do than the day one. Maybe 1 hour and 40 if I don't get any interruptions or anything like that. Most days I get a lot of interruptions with emails and stuff. In addition to that, when I'm done that, if I take a break or something, then I use the toy box for doing tricep raises over my head. I land my back with about 20 to 25 pounds that I'm lifting over my head backwards. And then I immediately roll over onto my belly with a little bit less weight and then swing them out to my legs, just past my legs to do my triceps. I do 3 of 12 of those. And in between those, I do just bicep curls. Sometimes I use heavy weight and just do the straight biceps. Sometimes I do lighter weights and I do the kind of the double pump thing where you work the forearms in between and then up too. So I kind of alternate between those. And then that's about all I can do on those days. So that's it for day 2. Day 3 is coming up.